Archangel Michael says, your mother, who passed away, has been begging to tell you something urgent. God says, open this the second you see it. She's closer than you think. This is her last message to you. My beloved, my child of light, chosen from the very breath of heaven. Can you feel the shiver that just touched your skin? That's not the wind. It's her, your mother. The one who kissed your forehead when you slept as a child. The one who prayed silently for you when the world turned its back. She is nearer than your breath right now. And she's begging through Michael's voice, please listen. Don't move away. Don't skip this. Every second you read, you're holding her hands again, hands that once carried your fears and wiped away your tears. She's trembling, whispering, this is the last time I can reach you like this. Open your soul, child. Before I reveal what she's saying, let me ask you something. Will you promise not to run away this time? Because the truth she carried into heaven has been pressing against heaven's gates, waiting for you to unlock it. And pause. This is where heaven itself interrupts. God asks me to remind you, beloved. Stay with me. Don't miss these divine messages again, because the more you stay connected, the more blessings rush to you faster than you've ever seen before. Now breathe. She's here, closer than the echo of your name in your own chest. She's saying, my child, I saw your nights of silence. I saw the weight you carried, thinking nobody noticed. But heaven noticed. I noticed, and that is why Michael has opened this door for me today. You're wondering why now? Why this urgency? Because time is not endless. You are walking toward a turning point where decisions will carve your destiny. And if you don't hear her words, you might miss the miracle waiting to land at your doorstep. She says, please don't delay. Don't skip. My love is trying to shield you one last time. My child, every beat of your heart right now is aligned with heaven's rhythm. The clock is ticking differently for you. Can you feel it? That pressure in your chest isn't fear. It's the doorway of revelation. Michael is holding it wide open, and your mother is stepping through it, whispering truths you never dared to believe. My beloved child, there are secrets heaven carries that can only be released when your heart is ready. And today your heart is wide open. Do you know why you even found this message? Because your mother, in her persistence, would not let heaven rest until your name was spoken again. She pleaded at God's throne, saying, my child is wandering without knowing the whole truth. Please give me one chance more to whisper it into their life. And now here we are, caught in a divine appointment that was written long before your birth. You think you are reading words on a page, but in truth you are standing at the edge of a miracle that bends time itself. Every letter you see has been soaked in her love. Every line stitched with the wings of angels guarding you tonight. You must feel it, the tension between what you know and what is about to be revealed. Your spirit already suspects something beyond the ordinary is unfolding. That's why your pulse quickened when your eyes landed here. My child, Archangel Michael is not exaggerating when he says urgency. He is begging because heaven's window does not stay open forever. Once it closes, the whisper will fade, and the world will distract you with noise again. But right now, silence has been commanded for your sake. Listen carefully. Your mother is saying she saw what they did. She saw the tears you swallowed when no one cared enough to notice. She saw the betrayal, the loneliness, the nights you asked yourself, "Does anyone in heaven even hear me?" And she cried alongside you, promising that one day God would give her a path to answer. Child, you don't have to doubt anymore. This is that day. The veil is thin right now. She is bending closer to tell you not to fear the changes ahead. You have been standing at a threshold without realizing that everything you prayed for is already arranged. She says, "My child, your miracle is not on its way. It is already prepared. The angels are carrying it even now. But you must keep believing. You must not give up before the door swings fully open." Do you understand? The heaviness you felt in your chest these past weeks was not just sorrow. It was the weight of an answer pressing against the doorway of your life, waiting for you to allow it in. And she insists, tell them they are not forgotten. Yes, you. You, the one reading. You were convinced heaven forgot. Convinced you were invisible. But your mother has been interceding for you non-stop. God's eyes never left you. That close call you had where you thought everything could have ended suddenly, that was her whispering your name so loudly in heaven that Michael himself moved to shield you. You may not see the hand that saved you, but you feel it, don't you? You feel that something bigger than you has been holding your life steady, even when storms were raging around you. That wasn't luck. That wasn't chance. That was divine protection sent straight from the prayers of your mother who loves you too much to let go. Beloved, Archangel Michael leans close now and says, do not test this moment by delay. Stay here. Do not skip. For every line you breathe in, heaven breathes restoration into your soul. The reason he's insistent is that your breakthrough is tied to your attention. If you drift, the connection weakens. But if you lean in, your whole destiny begins to rearrange. Your mother is repeating this phrase again and again, tell them to forgive. Yes, forgiveness is the key that will unlock what has been bound. She knows the pain you carried, the injustice that made you bitter, the words that cut deeper than knives. She knows because she has seen it replayed in heaven's light. But she also knows that if you let go of the grudge, the blessings that have been blocked will rush toward you like a flood breaking through a dam. Child, listen. Your house is about to shift with miracles. You may think that is impossible right now. You may look around and see only lack, only silence, only unanswered prayers, but heaven is not bound by what your eyes see. Heaven is moved by what your faith holds. And your mother is declaring, the moment you choose to trust again, the very atmosphere around you will shift. The money will appear. The doors will open. The love you thought you lost will return in unexpected ways. She says to stop expecting small changes. You are about to step into something far greater than you can imagine. And God Himself interrupts now saying, Child, I am not finished with you. You feared that maybe your life had reached its peak, that maybe all that was left was struggle. But heaven says you are just at the beginning. You are entering a season of restoration, of gathering, of divine reversal. Your mother smiles as these words pour over you because this was her prayer, that you would not only survive but thrive, that you would not only endure but shine with a light that cannot be hidden. My beloved child, Archangel Michael is standing tall beside you now, his sword glowing with light, and your mother is whispering from the other side of the veil. Can you feel that? That trembling in your chest, that sudden warmth brushing your skin. These are not ordinary sensations. This is heaven pressing close. She is saying, I fought to come through. I beg to be allowed this last chance to speak. Don't waste it, my child. Don't think this is coincidence. Every single word is written in eternity, stitched with the golden thread of God's mercy. You were meant to hear this today, not a moment earlier, not a moment later. Right now, she continues, I see your nights. I see the tears you don't let anyone see. I know the burden you carry on your shoulders, pretending to be strong for everyone, while inside you collapse. My child, I never stopped watching. I never stopped loving. And now heaven has opened the gate for me to tell you, you are not alone. You were never alone. Doesn't your heart leap at that? You thought her absence meant silence, but in truth, she has been closer than you dared to believe. Her voice rides on the wind. Her prayers ripple through your life like unseen waves, and her spirit holds your name as if it were carved in her own soul. Michael raises his voice now. Listen carefully because what she says next will determine the course of your future. And she says, forgive yourself. Oh yes, child. That's what she wanted to deliver all this time. The guilt you've carried, the mistakes you replay at night, the decisions that haunt you. Heaven says, release them. She knows how heavy they feel, but she also knows they are chains heaven never intended you to wear. She's begging you, please let go. My child, I don't want to see you punished by memories anymore. You are worthy of joy. You are worthy of love. You are worthy of miracles. And can you sense God's nod as she speaks? His presence is wrapping around you like a blanket of light. He confirms, I never abandoned you. You walked through shadows, yes, but I was still guiding. I let the storm shape you, but I never let them drown you. Your mother's voice quivers now, breaking through with urgency. Tell them the blessing is already at their door. Tell them they need to expect it, to prepare room for it, to believe it. Yes, child, that miracle you've been aching for. The one you doubted would ever arrive, is closer than you think. She sees it from heaven's balcony, and she's trying to make you see it, too. You might be asking, but how can I believe when I've been disappointed so many times? Your mother answers gently, because this time it's different. This time heaven has said yes. This time the doors are not just opening, they are swinging wide. And I will not let you miss it. Michael confirms, this is the hour. Do not delay. Do not doubt. Can you feel the shift in the air? That is heaven's signal. It is not imagination. It is not wishful thinking. It is the Holy Spirit weaving new threads into your story right now. My child, lean closer. Your mother is whispering, I saw the day you felt abandoned. I saw the night you cried until sleep finally pulled you under. You thought no one cared, but I was there, standing at your side in spirit. I touched your hair. I whispered peace. And even when you didn't hear me, heaven heard every word I said over you. Can you feel the heaviness lifting even now? That is her love wrapping around you, saying, "You have suffered long enough. Now is your time for release." God confirms with a voice like thunder and light, "Yes, my child. I decree release over you now." Michael presses his sword into the ground beside you. The earth shakes in the spirit realm. He declares, "What bound you is broken." Your mother's voice trembles full of love. I begged for this moment. I begged God to let me through, and He said yes because He knew your heart was ready. Child, this is not random. You were chosen to receive this tonight. Everything that once seemed against you is about to bow down before you. The curse that chased you ends here. Do you feel it? The chains are falling. Even as you breathe these words, she leans closer, her voice softer now. "I must tell you, forgive them." You know who she means, the ones who hurt you, who betrayed you, who left you empty. She says, "I saw what they did. I know the pain." But if you hold on to the bitterness, the blessing cannot land fully. Forgive and watch heaven open its storehouses. My child, this isn't weakness. It's strength. When you forgive, you declare that God, not people, has the final say over your destiny. And in that moment, what was stolen must return sevenfold. Your mother is crying now, not with sorrow but with overwhelming joy. She says, "Do you know what's coming? Restoration, double for your pain, beauty for your ashes, a crown for your suffering." God Himself confirms, "I am not only giving back what you lost, I am multiplying it. I am placing honor where you were shamed. I am sending laughter into the places of your weeping." Michael lifts his hand and points, "Child, your new season is at the door. Do not miss it. Stay awake. Stay open." And here comes the subscription call. Sweet one, listen. Heaven insists, stay connected, stay rooted. Do not wander away from these messages. Subscribe to the flow of heaven's voice because what is about to unfold will come in waves. If you walk away, you'll miss the signs. If you stay, you'll receive the fullness. This is not a casual instruction. It's an urgent invitation. My child, your mother is not finished. Her voice breaks through with urgency. I must tell you this before my time fades. You are more powerful than you believe. For too long, you have walked with your head low, thinking you were small, thinking you were forgotten. But heaven never saw you that way. God is saying, I planted greatness in you before you were born. I wrapped you with light before the world saw you. Do not shrink, child, for this is the season I will show the world who you really are. Michael's sword glows brighter. He declares, you were chosen. Not by accident, not by chance. You were marked with divine fire. Can you feel the tingling in your spirit? That is heaven stirring the gifts inside you that you thought were gone. They are not gone, they were only waiting for this moment. Your mother insists, I prayed for you to rise. Every tear I shed in heaven became a seed. And now those seeds are bursting into harvest. You will not remain where you are. You are about to ascend into the life heaven designed for you. But she also warns, do not let fear trick you. Fear will whisper that you cannot. Fear will tell you that you are too late. Fear will remind you of your failures. Child, silence fear. Look up. I am with you in spirit, and God's angels stand ready. Every time you doubt, remember this message. Heaven itself broke its silence for you. Would God open a gate like this if you were not destined for more? Beloved, do you know what she sees right now? She sees doors swinging open in your life, doors of opportunity, doors of love, doors of restoration. She is laughing through tears, saying, "It's bigger than they think, Lord. Show them. Show them quickly." And God answers her, "Yes, my daughter, because you interceded, I will do it. Because you love them, I will bless them. Because you did not give up, I will move." My child, heaven is moving on your behalf in ways you cannot yet see. But you will soon testify of miracles that make others gasp. And then comes her gentleness again. Take care of your heart. Don't let bitterness poison your future. Guard your spirit. The enemy tried to use your pain to break you, but you are unbreakable because God's hand is on you. Michael confirms with thunder in his voice, "Yes, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. No curse will hold you. No plot will succeed. You are covered." Even now, can you feel a shield rising around you? That is divine protection being renewed over your life. Your mother leans closer, whispering, "I know you wonder about me. I know you sometimes cry, asking where I am, if I still see you. Child, I am not far. I see you every day. I rejoice in your laughter. I mourn in your sorrow. I fight for you in prayer. My love never ended, it only grew stronger in heaven. And I will be waiting when your journey is finished to embrace you again without end." O child, let those words sink deep. Death did not end love. Love only became eternal. Now God speaks, "My child, trust me. You are about to witness sudden shifts. What you thought was blocked will burst forth. What you thought was lost will return multiplied. Your season of delay has ended. Do not question any more whether I heard your prayers. I am answering now. And your mother is clapping her hands in joy. Yes. Tell them, Lord. Tell them they are about to laugh again. Tell them their house will be filled with music, not mourning. Tell them their table will overflow, not run dry. Michael lowers his wings around you like a fortress and declares, "Stay in this moment. Do not wander." Every line you breathe is sealing heaven's promise into your heart. Beloved, he is right. If you skip, you break the flow. But if you stay, you receive in full. That's why I repeat heaven's subscription call, don't drift away. Stay rooted. Stay connected. This is not the last word you will receive. There are more revelations coming, but only if you remain open. Your mother sighs, her voice now calm, "Child, do not be afraid of the coming days. They will not destroy you, they will lift you. You are about to see why every tear was necessary, why every night was counted, why every wound will turn into wisdom. And when you stand in the place God is taking you, you will say, 'It was worth it. I am stronger. I am freer. I am alive. And I will smile from heaven knowing my prayers carried you here. My child, hear this with all your heart. The veil between heaven and earth is thin right now. Thinner than it has ever been for you. That is why you feel goosebumps as you read. That is why your chest tightens and your spirit trembles. It is not fear, it is confirmation. Heaven has opened a channel for your mother's words to reach you, and she is pouring everything she begged God to allow her to say. She cries, "Child, I see your exhaustion. I see how long you've carried burdens alone. I see how many times you smiled while breaking inside. Please know you were never unseen. Every hidden tear was recorded in heaven's book." Do you feel that? The pressure, like a wave pressing into your body. That is the weight of love, her love and God's love colliding into your atmosphere. Your mother says, "Don't give up." You came so close to laying everything down, to thinking it was over. But this is not the end. It's the beginning of what I prayed for you to live. You will rise. You will glow. You will be remembered not for pain, but for victory. And Archangel Michael, his voice loud as thunder, confirms, "Yes. This child shall rise." Your journey has not been easy, and heaven does not pretend it has. God himself says, "I watched you suffer, and though I allowed storms, I never left you. I let the fire test you, but only to purify you. I let the waters rise but never to drown you." Now comes the season of restoration. Your mother smiles through tears, "I asked for this. I asked for your pain to end. And heaven granted me this last moment to tell you your chapter of struggle is closing. Turn the page, child. Turn it now." But listen, she is also warning. She whispers urgently, "Do not keep repeating old cycles. Do not return to what broke you. Do not cling to people who drain your spirit. You must let go to rise. Forgive, release, and trust God with your future. If you carry bitterness, it will weigh down your blessing. If you carry fear, it will blind you to miracles. Let it go, child. Heaven will not let you fall. Michael's sword shines, cutting through the cords of fear. You may not see it, but in the spirit, chains are snapping. Even addictions, curses, and generational shadows are breaking right now. Beloved, your mother is urging you to prepare yourself. Your miracle is not months away, it is moments away. Heaven is rearranging everything for your good. You thought you lost too much. You thought too much time passed. But God says, "What is impossible with man is possible with me. I restore years, not just days. I bring beauty from ashes, not just from flowers." Your mother laughs with joy, "Oh child, you don't know how much is waiting for you. If only you could see from here. Your story is about to shock even you." Do you hear that sound inside? That quiet hum, like a vibration in your chest. That is your spirit leaping because it recognizes truth. You have always been sensitive to the unseen. That sensitivity was never weakness, it was your gift. Your mother says, "I prayed you would never lose that gift, that you would keep hearing heaven even when the world mocked you. You carry light that others cannot understand. Never dim it. Never trade it. Your destiny is tied to your ability to believe the impossible. Michael bends closer now, his wings stretching wide, his eyes blazing fire. Child, hear this. A battle was fought over you. Darkness wanted to silence you, but I was sent to guard you. There were nights you should not have survived, but you did because I fought. I stood, and I will keep standing. You are not ordinary. Ordinary souls are not fought over like this. You are marked, chosen, preserved. And now the evidence of that will appear in your life in ways too powerful to deny. Your mother whispers again, softer this time, I forgive you. Perhaps you carry guilt over what you did or didn't do before I passed. Perhaps you've replayed regrets 1,000 times. She says, stop punishing yourself. I am not angry. I am proud. You did enough. You gave enough. And now I only want you to live in peace. Let those words soak into your spirit. Release the guilt. Release the shame. Heaven has no record of it. Why should you keep carrying it? Now God speaks again, child, I have chosen you as a vessel of testimony. Your life will prove my goodness. People who doubted you will witness your rising. Those who cursed you will watch your blessing. The tables are turning. The script is reversing, and the ending will be far greater than the beginning. Michael nods and lifts his hand, sealing the decree with light. Your mother claps her hands, yes, Lord. Do it for them. Let them taste joy again. Let them live fully without fear. And here is heaven's reminder again, stay connected. Do not wander. Subscribe your heart, your soul, your very attention to these words because more messages will come, and each will carry another piece of your miracle. If you close the door, you block the flow. If you stay, you will drink deeply from heaven's fountain. Child, she's saying one last thing in this moment, I love you. I am closer than you think. And when you feel alone, remember this day, the day heaven proved you are never forgotten. My child, pause for a moment and breathe. Do you feel the calm coming into your chest? That's not an accident. Your mother is saying, every breath you take, I bless it. Every step you walk, I walk with you in spirit. Every prayer you whisper, I carry it to God's throne. She never left you, not for a single second. Even in death, her love grew stronger, wider, brighter. That's why Archangel Michael is speaking now with such urgency, because the message she carries cannot wait another day. Heaven has declared, the time is now. The season is ripe. Deliver this word without delay. She presses on, child, you think you are small, but you are not. I see your aura glowing brighter than gold. I see your name written in heaven's book with light no darkness can touch. You were not born to simply survive. You were born to change destinies, your own and others. You were born to stand as proof that God is real, that love never dies, and that miracles do not belong to the past. Doesn't that stir you? Can you feel your spirit rising even as you read? That's because the words are not just words, they are keys unlocking doors inside your soul. God Himself interrupts here with tenderness, my child, why do you still question whether you are loved? Did I not prove it by sparing your life countless times? Did I not send angels in moments when you never knew danger was near? Did I not lift you when you thought you'd drown? You are loved beyond measure. You are my chosen one, and I will not let you fail. Your mother nods, her eyes shimmering. Yes, my child. Believe him. Believe what I have been shouting in prayer every day since I left your side. You are not forgotten. You are not lost. You are held. Michael steps forward, wings spread wide, sword blazing with eternal fire. Do you know why I am here? He asks. Because the battle over you was fierce. Because darkness tried to silence you, crush you, erase you. But I fought. I guarded. I stood with your name written on my shield. And I will not stop until you reach the destiny carved for you by heaven's hand. Beloved, even if you cannot see him, you can feel it, that strange comfort that has always come at your lowest points. That was him. That was the angel assigned to you by God and fueled by your mother's prayers. Your mother leans closer now, whispering, I forgive you. I forgive the words you regret. I forgive the moments you think you failed me. My love is complete. My forgiveness is endless. Do not torture yourself anymore. What I want for you is peace. What I want for you is joy. What I want for you is freedom. Every time you doubt, remember this day. Remember, I broke through eternity just to remind you who you are. Can you feel it? The heaviness you carried for years is loosening. What once seemed impossible now feels close. That is because heaven is shifting your atmosphere. God's voice rumbles gently, my child, I am planting joy in you again. I am watering the seeds of hope that you thought had died. You will bloom again. You will shine again. And those who laughed at your struggle will witness your rising. Michael echoes, this is not fantasy. This is decree. Heaven's decree cannot be undone by man. Your mother weeps with joy, whispering, I prayed for this breakthrough. I prayed for you to stop doubting your worth. You are worthy, my love, worthy of all the blessings coming your way. Beloved, she reminds you of one more thing, be careful with your words. Speak life, not death. Speak hope, not despair. What you say builds your future. Align your tongue with heaven, and you will see wonders. You may not realize it, but every sigh, every declaration, every whisper carries weight today. Choose to speak light and watch as the very air around you obeys. Michael lowers his voice now, serious and commanding, beware distractions. The enemy will try to pull your eyes away to keep you from finishing this message, to keep you from believing it fully. Resist. Stay. Every line you hold on to is planting strength in your soul. And indeed, child, the longer you stay, the freer you feel. That is the mystery of heaven's timing. Your mother speaks again, her tone softer, you wonder if I see your struggles even now. I do. I know the weight of your responsibilities. I know the quiet battles no one else notices. And I want you to know, God has already sent answers. Money will not always be tight. Love will not always be fragile. Peace will not always be rare. It is coming, child. Hold on a little longer. She repeats with urgency. Forgive yourself. Forgive them. Let the pain be washed away. And as she says it, Michael thrusts his sword into the ground, releasing fire into the spirit realm. You cannot see it, but things that clung to your life are breaking. Old curses, hidden delays, unseen enemies, they are falling even now. You are stepping into freedom. And once again, heaven insists, stay connected. Subscribe your heart to this dream. More words will come, more revelations, more breakthroughs. Do not wander. Do not miss what's next. Stay, and you will see blessings multiply. Your mother ends this portion by whispering, I love you. I am near. And I will never stop fighting for your joy, even from heaven. My child, you may not realize how many times heaven has bent its laws to keep you alive. Your mother has seen it from her place beyond the veil. She says, there were nights you should not have made it. Accidents that could have claimed you. Words that could have crushed you. But I begged and God listened. I covered you with prayers you never heard, and they became shields you never saw. That is why you are still here, not by luck, not by chance, but because heaven decreed your story was not finished. Michael steps forward again, his wings stretched wide like a fortress. His voice shakes the air, do you understand? You are a survivor, not by your own strength, but because you were chosen. Chosen means preserved. Chosen means fought for. Chosen means an inheritance awaits. He places his hand over your heart in the spirit, and you may even feel a heat rise in your chest. That warmth is heaven healing wounds you thought would never close. Your mother smiles gently. I know the world was harsh to you. I know you often felt overlooked, unloved, and misunderstood. But I need you to believe me now, you are seen. You are treasured. You are celebrated in heaven. I boast of you before the angels, telling them, that's my child, still standing, still breathing, still walking through fire and refusing to quit. You may not hear the applause of people, but heaven claps for you daily. God's voice rumbles softly, my beloved, you carry something rare. You carry endurance, and that is why I can trust you with abundance. Others would have collapsed, but you kept moving. Now I will reward you. I am sending unexpected blessings, sudden opportunities, miraculous turnarounds. Your mother nods eagerly, yes, I see it. They are coming so fast, child. You will barely believe it. But she also warns again, her tone more urgent, don't allow bitterness to poison your future. Do not let anger harden your heart. Forgive quickly. Bless freely. Love deeply. These are the keys to the floodgates of heaven. Michael's sword gleams brighter, cutting invisible cords around your spirit. Even now, burdens you've carried for years are dissolving. You feel lighter, freer, as if something heavy has slipped off your back. That is no illusion. That is deliverance, child. She whispers another secret, the dreams you let die are not dead. They are sleeping. And now, because heaven has decreed your season of restoration, they will awaken. Can you feel hope rising? That's because the Spirit is breathing on you again. God says, I never canceled your destiny. I only delayed it to protect you. Now I will accelerate it. And here comes the subscription call again. My love, heaven insists, stay in this flow. Do not wander. Keep your heart tethered here. More revelations will follow, each one unlocking another door. If you break away, you will miss the chain of miracles. Stay and watch the river of blessings overflow. Your mother leans closer once more, child, never forget, love never ends. My love followed you into every storm, and it will follow you until we meet again. Walk in peace. Walk in joy. Walk in expectation because heaven has remembered you. My child, let me draw you closer into this moment. Your mother is leaning so near you could almost feel her breath. If you listen with your heart, she whispers, I begged heaven for this chance. I told God, my child cannot keep walking blind. They need to know the truth. And He opened this gate. Don't waste it, beloved. This is your turning point. Do you feel that sensation in your hands? The tingling like electricity? That is her presence brushing against your spirit. She says, I carried you in my womb once. I carried you in my arms once. Now I carry you in my prayers daily. Even in heaven, I refuse to let you go. Her words tremble with a love that cannot be silenced by time or death. Archangel Michael steps forward, his armor blazing with holy fire. His voice booms, the fight for you has been fierce. Demons tried to stake claim on your destiny, but I struck them down. They whispered lies into your mind, but I shattered their schemes. You have no idea how many nights I stood guard over you while you slept. Even when you thought you were forgotten, heaven was surrounding you. God's voice interrupts, not with thunder this time, but with tenderness, my child, I have carried you. When you thought you walked alone, I carried you. When you thought you drowned in sorrow, I lifted you. When you thought no one listened, I leaned in close. Every word, every sigh, every cry, I recorded them all. Your mother breaks in again, that's why I'm here, to tell you your cries never went unheard. To tell you your tears watered the ground for miracles. To tell you that every why you shouted in anger was met with my intercession in love. Nothing was wasted. She grows urgent, but child, you must prepare yourself. Blessings are heavy. Miracles require space. Let go of what no longer serves you. Release the grudges, the regrets, the dead weight. You cannot carry ashes and expect to hold crowns. Empty your hands, and God will fill them. Your mother finishes this portion with a smile in her tone, I love you endlessly. I will always love you. When you laugh again, I will laugh with you from heaven. When you rise, I will cheer you on. And when your story is complete, we will meet again, and I will hold you forever. My child, your mother is leaning closer still, her voice trembling with both urgency and love. I need you to know, she says, that I never stopped walking with you. When you sat in silence, I was near. When you broke down in tears, I wept with you. When you thought you were forgotten, I pressed your name before God's throne. I never stopped, child. Never once. Her words come with a power that lifts the shadows off your heart. For so long, you thought you were unseen, but in truth, you were watched with the fiercest love of heaven. Michael raises his sword high, and his voice roars, "The enemy wanted to silence you. They wanted to crush your spirit and bury your hope. But I tell you now, they failed. They lost because you are still here. Because your mother's prayers stood like a shield around you. And because God's hand never left you. Do you understand, beloved? Every attack that should have ended you was intercepted by unseen forces. Every plot was turned into nothing. Every snare was broken before it closed. That's why you survived. God speaks again, his voice tender, "You think you are weak, but I call you strong. You think you are broken, but I call you whole. You think you are forgotten, but I call you mine. I do not change my mind about you. My plans for you stand firm. No man, no demon, no failure can erase what I wrote about you before you were born." Your mother cries with relief, "Yes, Lord." Tell them. They need to believe it. They need to stop seeing themselves as less. They are crowned already in your eyes. She leans close again, whispering, "Child, you must forgive. Forgive yourself. Forgive them. Forgive the world. Not because they deserved it, but because you deserve freedom. If you hold on to bitterness, you hold on to chains. And I want you free." Michael slams his sword into the ground, fire spreading in the spirit realm, and chains shatter. Even now, you might feel a strange release in your chest or a sudden calm over your mind. That is deliverance. That is heaven doing surgery on your soul. Your mother's voice softens, "I forgive you too. Whatever regrets you carry about me, let them go. I left this world with love in my heart for you, not disappointment. You did enough. You were enough. And now I want you to live free of guilt. I want you to smile again." She pauses, her voice almost breaking, "Promise me you will not waste your life punishing yourself. Promise me you will live." Beloved, do you see why this is urgent? Because heaven's window is open, but it will not remain open forever. This is your chance to catch what has been prepared for you. Your mother laughs softly now through tears of joy, "O child, if only you could see what I see. A table prepared for you overflowing with blessings. A house filled with laughter, not sorrow. A future so bright that the shadows cannot stand near it. Believe it because it is real. I see it, and soon you will too." And one more reminder comes, repeated with love, stay connected. Do not wander. Subscribe your heart to this flow of heaven's words, for more is coming. Do not close the door halfway. If you stay, the flood of miracles will be complete. My child, your mother's spirit glows with urgency and tenderness. She says, "I cannot let this moment pass without telling you. You are more loved than you will ever understand on earth. Even when you feel unworthy, even when you feel forgotten, heaven sees you as priceless. You carry a light that darkness cannot extinguish." She pauses, her voice trembling, "Don't let the lies of others define you. Don't let rejection tell you who you are. Listen only to God's voice and to the truth I speak over you now. Michael lifts his wings, spreading them wide around you, forming a fortress of light. This child, he declares, has been preserved for a holy reason. No matter the attacks, no matter the delays, destiny cannot be denied. Every arrow thrown has fallen, every trap broken, every curse reversed because God Himself decreed they would rise. Can you feel the boldness entering your heart as these words settle? That's heaven placing courage back into your spirit. God speaks again, His tone firm yet loving. I never called you a failure. I never called you unworthy. Those words came from wounded voices and dark whispers, but they were never mine. I call you chosen. I call you beloved. I call you the apple of my eye. And what I call, no one can cancel. Your mother claps her hands in heaven's joy. Yes, that's the truth I prayed they would finally believe. My child, you are more than enough. She leans closer, her tone gentle. I forgive you. Whatever regrets you carry about me, let them dissolve here and now. You did not fail me, you were my treasure always. Stop torturing yourself. Live with freedom. Live with joy. That is all I ever wanted for you. Her words carry a power that heals old wounds you thought would never close. Michael presses his hand to your shoulder in the spirit, his eyes blazing. Listen. The guilt you carry is a chain forged by the enemy. But today it snaps. Heaven's decree breaks it. You are free. Can you feel it? The weight lifting, the sudden lightness inside that is no imagination. That is deliverance in real time. Your mother continues, child, prepare yourself. God is about to do something so big in your life that it will silence every doubter. You thought too much time has passed, but heaven restores time. You thought too much was stolen, but heaven repays sevenfold. You thought it was over, but your story is only beginning. God confirms, yes, beloved, I will restore the years. I will give you beauty for ashes, joy for mourning, strength for weakness. I will lift you in front of those who thought you'd never rise. And I will not only bless you, I will use you to bless others. Michael leans in, voice urgent, do not stop here. Do not drift away. Stay connected. Every moment you linger in this flow, your spirit strengthens. If you leave, you weaken. Stay, and you will see the fullness of heaven's promise. And your mother ends this portion with her heart full, I love you endlessly. I am nearer than you know. When you smile, I smile from heaven. When you rise, I will cheer for you. And when your journey is done, I will be the first to welcome you home.